Hi, this is Joy with Connected Realities. When we're in meetings, we are constantly interacting with other people and their ideas, words, behaviors, and challenges. We're often doing our best in roles that are sometimes difficult, and it's only natural that sometimes we're going to find ourselves reacting to triggering events. The idea of responsibility is that in any given moment, we have the ability to respond to challenging situations rather than just reacting. When we react, we're doing so from the part of our brains that are responsible for fight or flight impulses. These reactions are often quick and happen without conscious thought. Our emotions take over and our thinking gets hijacked, and we find ourselves spinning inside of the problem instead of thinking forward to solutions. On the other hand, when we respond, we're making a choice. We are deliberately choosing how to move forward given our awareness of ourselves and our impulses and emotions, as well as what is best for the group, agenda, and relationships with our team members. Let's take a look at how this works. First, there is a trigger, some sort of stimulus or precipitating event. That trigger may bring up a host of thoughts, sensations, and emotions for us, and we may or may not be consciously aware of what these are. And then we react in some way based on those events. Now you'll remember from the Pyramid of Belief video that our behavior is also based on our beliefs, which have their own origins. So let's take a look at the space between here and here. Try to think of a situation when someone has done something that has set off a negative reaction in you. Someone has said or done something that feels hurtful, unfair, or frustrating in some way. I have encountered a lot of these situations as a facilitator in meetings. Someone else's words or behaviors trigger a reaction in me, and soon a whole other part of me is unleashed. When I've encountered these challenging moments, I've experienced a lot of negative thoughts and emotions. At various times, I've felt defensive, angry, afraid that people will think I'm not a competent facilitator, insecure, obstinate, ashamed, or uncertain. So what's happening in our bodies in moments like that? Well, they may be being flooded with chemicals and hormones like adrenaline, cortisol, and epinephrine. And the result is that our bodies are actually experiencing physical changes, like increased heart rate, muscle tension, and elevated blood pressure. Our bodies are preparing us to fight or flee. I'm not sure we can stop these processes from happening in our bodies. I know I can't. It's automatic. It happens outside of my ability to control it. But there are a couple of things that are in our control. First, we can pause. Say nothing, do nothing. Just breathe and know that those chemical processes are happening but will dissipate. Do a quick check-in with yourself. Our bodies often tell us things before our conscious minds do. So do a scan. What are you feeling in your body? Are you breathing or holding your breath? Are you clenching your teeth? Are your shoulders pulled up toward your ears? Probably. What are you feeling? Anxious? Angry? Hurt? Uncertain? You may even note your impulse, like, I'd really like to throw something at that guy, or I'd like to ask her to leave the meeting so we can actually get things done. I'm not saying to act on your impulses. I'm just saying you can note them. Eventually, it may be important for you to take a more thorough inventory and ask yourself what was triggering you, what emotions and thoughts came up, and what stories were you telling yourself based on your beliefs. That kind of analysis may not be possible in the moment, but it is helpful exploration in order to help you understand yourself so you can work through it better the next time it happens. But in the moment, we often just have to acknowledge to ourselves that we're having a physical and emotional reaction. Acknowledge it and put it aside because you have a job to do. So take a deep breath, relax your jaw, drop your shoulders, and take a moment to reorient yourself. Take a look at the agenda. Where are you? Where do you need to go? Is there something that needs the group's attention? Do you have a request to make that will help you address your needs? So much happens in our thoughts, emotions, and bodies in the space between trigger and behavior. Remember that with some awareness and some practice, you will be able to choose your response.